Hello everyone, this is Ashmita from Sourav Sir Classes. In today's video, we are going to focus on past tense. Now, simple past tense is the first topic. So, what is simple past tense? It means that we are going to talk about something which has already happened, means situations or activities that have already taken place in the past and it has already been finished in the past. So, that is what we are going to discuss in simple past tense. And even if we talk about someone's emotional state, like how they felt, that is also kind of past tense. Like, I felt happy. Okay, I was happy, I was unhappy. So like that, if we talk about those things, then it's talking about the emotions that we had previously. Like, we had already been unhappy for some time, we felt happy for some time. So this means that we are talking about some sort of an emotional state that happened in the past. So how we felt, that is another reason for using simple past tense. Okay, let's move over to some sort of other simple past tense sentences. Like, I described my favorite plants and trees in science class. So basically, I had described, like, my description is done in the class. In the science class, my description regarding my favorite plants and animals, plants and trees are already done. Second sentence, the sun set at 5:30 p.m. last night. So the sun had already set at 5:30 p.m. last night. The event has already happened. So situation, event, feelings, activity, something which has already happened in the past, that we can describe through simple past tense. Alright, now moving over to past progressive tense. Past progressive tense basically means continuous tense, means something which has been continuing. Okay, so I was dancing with daddy at the father-daughter dance while trying to concentrate on where my feet were going. So I was dancing. Okay, so basically this person is saying that I was dancing with my daddy, with my father, and and I was checking and concentrating on where my feet were going. So was dancing, so it's already over. Next, you were playing on your phone while the teacher was talking about all sorts of triangles. So you were playing, so this person was already playing. So something which has already happened. Alright. Let's move over to past perfect tense. Now in past perfect, what do we use? We use had and then the verb, okay? The verb form. Let's focus on certain sentences and clearly you will be able to understand these. Mom had brought, see, had brought is underlined over here. So mom had brought dinner home with her because she had been working so late tonight. So mom has brought, had brought, had brought. So the verb is in past tense, and with that we are adding had, because in past perfect we use had. Okay, so mom had brought dinner home with her because she had been working so late tonight. Next, I had kept. So keep becomes kept. Over here, bring becomes brought. In the second sentence, keep becomes kept. And with that, we are adding had. So I had kept a turtle for a pet when I was 10 years old, but gave him to my friend when my mom brought home a puppy for Christmas. So yes, they are talking about keeping a turtle when when the writer was 10 years old, but then the turtle was given to a friend because the mother brought home a puppy for Christmas. Okay, so was kept, past perfect. Let's move over to past perfect progressive, means past perfect continuous tense we are talking about. So let's talk about this one, that is describe the causation for another activity. So yeah, again we have been talking about something which is going on in the past, going on in the past. Okay, so that is why addition of ing, that is in the progressive tense. So my class had been counting on going to the zoo this Wednesday, but the trip had to be postponed due to bad weather. So had was a part of the perfect tense, and just because it's past perfect, that's why we are using had. If supposedly this chapter would have been of the present perfect, then we could have used the words has and have, depending on has going with singular forms and have going with the plural forms. But over here we are focusing on past perfect. So in past perfect we only use had. Okay, so had been counting, had been counting. So my class had been counting. Counting is the form of the progressive tense, and past perfect had been. So had been counting on going to the zoo this Wednesday, but the trip had to be postponed due to bad weather. Okay, I had been reading all about dinosaurs when my mom called me down to dinner. So I had been reading. So once again, we are using the past perfect form, that is the had, and been reading. So putting it in progressive tense or continuous tense, we are using been reading, addition of ing to the verb form. Okay. So, yep, that's it for today's video. If you want to follow more lessons with me, then you can join our classes and follow our channel. Thank you for being with me. Let's meet again in the next videos.